Send someone to save us. We need someone to deliver us from this world. We need a Savior. We need a Messiah.
Oh, the road is narrow and hard to find. The secret battles inside our minds. Who can last? God, we need your strength to find. Your light to guide us into the night. You're our only chance. Messiah, 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 save us. To your open hands, the Father, I can barely stand on my own. Now, like the children of Abraham, we're reaching out for the promised land, for our home.
For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he'll be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever. The zeal of the Lord Almighty will accomplish this.
Mother told them, they're just about out of wine. Jesus said, is that any of our business, Mother? Yours or mine? This isn't my time, don't push me. She went ahead, anyway, telling the servants, whatever he tells you, do it. 6 stoneware water pots were there, used by the Jews for ritual washings. Each held 20 to 30 gallons. Jesus ordered the servants, fill the water with pots, and they filled them to the brim. Now fill your pitchers and take them to the host. Jesus said, and they did. When the host tasted the water that had become wine, he didn't know what had just happened, but the servants, of course, knew. He called out to the bridegroom, everybody I know begins with their finest wines, and after his guests have had their fill, brings in the cheap stuff, but you saved the best until now. Indescribable, uncontainable. Walking down the street, Jesus saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, causing him to be born blind? Jesus said, you're asking the wrong question. You're looking for someone to blame. There's no such cause-effect here. Instead, look for what God can do. He said this, and then spit in the dust, made a clay paste with the saliva, rubbed the paste on the blind man's eyes and said, go, wash at the pool of Siloam. The man went and washed and saw. Look what the Lord has done. Look what the Lord has done. He healed my body, he touched my blood. He set me up just in time. Oh, I'm gonna praise his name. Jesus the same. A man was sick, Lazarus of Bethany. So the sister sent word to Jesus, Master, the one you love so very much is sick. When Jesus got the message, she said, the sickness is not fatal. It will become an occasion to show God's glory by glorifying God's Son. He said these things and announced our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep. I'm going to wake him up. The disciple said, Master, if he's gone to sleep, he'll get a good rest and wake up feeling fine. Jesus was talking about death, while his disciples thought he was talking about taking a nap. Then Jesus became explicit. Lazarus died, and I'm glad for your sakes that I wasn't there. You're about to be given new grounds for believing. Now let's go to him. When Jesus saw her sobbing and the Jews with their sobbing, a deep anger welled up within him. He said, where did you put him? Master, come and see, they said. Now Jesus wept. The Jews said, look how deeply he loved him. Others among them said, well, if he loved him so much, why didn't he do something to keep him from dying? After all, he opened the eyes of a blind man. Then Jesus, the anger again welling up within him, arrived at the tomb. It was a simple cave in the hillside with a slab of stone laid against it. Jesus said, remove the stone. The sister of the dead man, Martha, said, Master, by this time there's a stench. He's been dead 4 days. Jesus looked her in the eye. Didn't I tell you that if you believed, you would see the glory of God? Then to the others, go ahead and take away the stone. They removed the stone. Jesus raised his eyes to heaven and prayed. Father, I'm grateful that you've listened to me, and I know you always do listen. But on account of this crowd standing here, I've spoken so that they might believe that you sent me. Then he shouted, Lazarus, come out! And he came out a cadaver wrapped from head to toe. With a kerchief over his face, Jesus told them, unwrap